and welcome to the main event. I personally can't wait for this one because this means, folks, we get to see more of the new, improved, lethal Ethan Cooper. The man who recognizes his worth beside a woman who does the same, Debra Quinn. And as you can see, the new resident power couple in the AWF has no shortage of passion.
Oh, for the love of God. You know, aren't we over stuff like this? Don't we know this?
No, we were only over it when Mama Ann and Eve did it.
But again, don't we know this never ends well for, like, anybody? Anybody?
Okay, well, listen.
Even Triple H and Stephanie had their problems.
And Triple H and Stephanie now are married with multiple kids at the helm of $1 million company. Seems to me like things worked out for them. And as far as I'm concerned, lethal Ethan Cooper and Debra Quinn can do the same if their momentum keeps going on.
Of course. Well, most certainly so. They are geared to face the Trailblazers. Is going to come out here with any one of the residents we know of, you know, Mr. Grizzly not showing up tonight, so it's in between Arts, Ripley, or the fashion heir of Jay. Huh? Oh, come on, no, Jay! Jay, don't do it, man! Oh.
Look at that. It seems even the cold, demented, twisted, wicked, sadistic, psychopathic, sociopathic, you go on and on, Heart of Eve is not immune to the charms of Jay.
You know, I'm going to give Jay the benefit of the doubt. She might have killed him. Nah. He loves this. He's loving every second of it.
Do you really think that Jay's at the mercy of anyone when it comes to the romance department? I mean, you can't resist him. You know what I mean? The guy, he just has this he has this aura about him. You know what I mean? He has this he's oozing charisma.
This? Romeo and Juliet. I'm getting ready to file my 2 weeks if this shit keeps on. I signed up to call professional wrestling matches, and I did not. Nowhere in that contract said I had to sit through the Twilight trilogy. And if I have to, for any longer than I need to, well, I already said what I would do.
Well, it looks to me that this is the professional wrestling contest that's about to happen. It pains me that it has to be Eve. I think Jay is punching way below his weight with her, but whatever makes him happy.
Oh my God, Big Chop. Whatever makes him happy, if you really gave a damn about Jay and weren't so damn blind, you would realize that none of this is going to end well for him.
Well, Jay's not as stupid as Mamba Ant, and certainly not as blinded by love. So I think Jay has a contingency plan for if the Black Siren decides to take things left.
Well, Mamba Ant had a contingency plan too. The plan was to leave the company. Just saying, Jay can probably.
And how did that end up?
Well, Jay can just take Arts and leave to the fashion world. So they'll probably do the same shit.
And now has them knocking on our door at any moment.
Ethan Cooper tagged in, and Jay now has to pay the lethal price. Hook and whoa! These two took that one out the Matrix. Rights, lefts, and Dusty would be proud. You're not that far away from Tennessee where he got busy. The kick right there to the back. Wouldn't be surprised if Ethan Cooper partook in any horse riding prior to today's action.
Well, he's a real renegade. He's a real cowboy. You know what I mean? He marches to the beat of his own drum. Reminds me of the main character of Clint Eastwood's character in The Good, Bad, and the Ugly. That's what Ethan Cooper reminds me of whenever I speak to him. He's a man who has a lot of contempt for guys who aren't tough. And he didn't think Sean Sunny was tough. He didn't think Sean Sunny was motivated.
Oh my God! Big kick. Jay Oh, man. Oh, whoa. Jay is met right. He 1, 2. Woohoo! Surprise.
You think one of the men who recognizes that the AWF specifically is a kill or be killed environment, and with Sean Sunny, he was going to die. Oh my goodness, 6-shooter right there
on
in the
the
middle of the ring,
tag.
and Eve.
Eve is there to break up the count, saving Jay. Ripley and Arts beside him. Arts feels like you think he's probably stopped telling him that this is going to end badly. At this point, Arts has tried to get Jay out of this situation and say, let's just cut our ties. And, they're very capable of doing it. And right now, Arts having words with Ethan Cooper even. These two had their bout. Arts submitting to Ethan Cooper on Monday, AWF. Jay around the ring.
You know, Janae, I can't help but think you're being a little bit parasocial. It looks to me from right here, and you can see Ethan Cooper with another fantastic maneuver. It looks to me from right here that Jay, Arts, and the rest of the Trailblazers are all well and dandy.
I give up. I give up. I give up. They are. They're splendid. They're splendid. What do I know?
Oh, look at this. Look at this.
DDT! We have blood. We have blood. And I'm sure Eve is salivating at the mouth of that one. Debra Quinn running ringside. Eve can't but help it. Jay trying to gain control of the match within the ring. A lot to keep up with right now. Off the ropes. Beautiful arm drag from New York's Fashion Week's best. He just simply moved that drop kick out of the damn way. Stoops him. Crimson Mask. Big kick. Some photographer needs to get the shot of a lifetime right now, because you're not going to see bloodied up fashion like that. And Quinn, right there to Eve. Kicks to the low section and right against the apron. Jay trying to come to the aid of the Black Siren and the right hand. And oh, come on, Debra Quinn. The mean sun gun right there.
And that's the thing. With Ethan Cooper turning this new mean streak, Debra Quinn realizes that she needs to up the ante as well. It's not going to be Ethan Cooper holding all the weight.
Well, quite frankly, these two, they're made for each other. Kitty, with the armbar, this could be the end of Jay. Here's Eve going ringside to Debra Quinn. She's not done. Debra Quinn on her debut sent Kitty KO through a flaming table. It took Ethan Cooper a little while to do that, but spiking your tag partner onto a car hood is just about, I think that's a match made in hell. Look at Debra Quinn trying to shove Jay off the rope and a drop kick to Cooper in the face.
Well, it happened in the AWF, and that's what these two realized. This is a very dangerous zone, a very dangerous company to be in. If you're going to be anything at the AWF, you have to learn to be dangerous. That's exactly what this new moniker, Lethal Ethan Cooper, is all about. It's about being dangerous, being a honey badger. Honey badgers are dangerous.
Now, if I have to say, I have to, oh, look at that maneuver out the way, big clothesline. I'm gonna give credit to Debra Quinn, as well I'll as well as Ethan Cooper, but I do believe Debra Quinn, as I said, with her track record. We know perhaps in ring she isn't probably the best, but she is a damn mastermind to pair up with a man who she knew. Oh, reverse power bomb. Who she knew would help carry the weight and, get her up the charts. That's all I'm going to say. Those "you can't wrestle" signs might be for Debra Quinn. Maybe they aren't for Choco. You ever thought about that? Jay back into the ring. Ethan Cooper. Big right hand miss. Oh, and another clothesline.
And Ethan Cooper is reading Jay right now like an open book. And a book that might have the ending chapter with the 6-shooter. Debra Quinn taking care of Eve.
1, 2, oh!
And Jay managing to kick out. Adrenaline pumping through the best supermodel in the world's veins. Jay now with a kick. He's going to try to steal one. Not right now.
Big chop to the midsection. Subscribe to Jay's new YouTube channel where he does predictions for. Oh man, look at this beautiful tag! Beautiful tag! To hell with Survivor! Survive this, Jay! Snap, suplex, double it up!
You know, maybe sometimes you can mix love and war.
The big, reverse elbow.
Debra Quinn putting her hands on Jay, I think, is advised. Not because of anything Jay would do to her. Jay's a gentleman. But, I mean, come on.
They're smartly getting the tag back to Ethan Cooper. So Eve couldn't get her hands on her. Oh, come on.
You can see the smarts right here. Single leg Boston Crab right near Eve.
And in the main event, Jay.
Ethan Cooper making Eve watch Jay tap out. And my heart is conflicted right now. As much as I love Jay, as much as I love whatever he does, Ethan Cooper, I'm high on Ethan Cooper right now. This new attitude from this kid is really something.
That is tough work, as they would say. These two, they're on and they're happy. They get to celebrate a main event win. Again, this main event is over a world title match between two world. I don't know what Brandon A was cooking there, but hey, look, maybe he saw a vision for these two. And Ethan Cooper, hey, he called it his shot as well. We're gonna see him on SmackDown. Thank you guys for watching. We have no more. Go home.